nothing in there?
No,
I can see.
I have to go flip through my stuff.
Okay. Oh, bright is the light in here. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how bright it's gonna be.
do these lights get brighter?
They could get brighter, but I don't think they do. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this is it. Hello, hello, hello. We are live tonight. Little one love, one heart. Let's get together and be alright. Okay. Oh, do 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 do. Let's go to our live. You fix it?
Sure. Where do you want?
You are amazing.
I do need this back, but I don't need it right away.
Well, I guess just doing some technical lighting difficulties here. Put it right here, maybe I guess. Put us on the site. Okay, and then let's. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's get this going here. Hi, welcome. One Love Alignment. Just building some community tonight. We are aligning with the energy of the new earth. Hi, Olivia. Thanks for being here. Let's get into our heart center. Take a listen to this frequency of the F note. Helps us get into our heart center. So just take some nice deep breaths as you listen to this sound. Take it in, receive it. Just doing some invites here. All right, beautiful beings. Just take hands on your heart. Tonight we're here. We're gathering some community of like-minded souls to remember our souls, to remember our authenticity, to remember to come in to the love and the wholeness and the peace that we are, and to work through together the clouds that kind of get in the way of that. We're working here to just be in the one love consciousness, and whatever's the density in front of it, tonight we want to process, release, integrate, whatever you want to say. We want to be the energy of the new earth. We have a wonderful opportunity coming up. The Barbol Basket. It's an astrology alignment that's happening on July 21st, next week, where many planets are coming into harmonious alignment. So that new earth that we've been talking about, the vibration of the new earth, right? Grand rising, grand awakening, all that energy is going to be helped along by the astrology. Isn't that cool? Hi, Enzo, Aiden, hello, welcome. Yeah, guys, press that share button. We're talking about a powerful astrological alignment happening that's going to help us stay aligned in the new earth frequencies. Now, let me know in the comments, and if you're on the replay, let me know if you in the comments who, when Eckhart Tolle's New Earth came out, who watched that? Who did the webinar, the 10 chapters with Oprah and Eckhart Tolle, right? That was like, I think that was like 15 years ago or more, that book came out introducing us to this concept of the new earth. The new earth, the frequencies of the new earth are when we are aligned with our wholeness and we're living from the soul rather than the relative self or the pain body. And so one of the things that I heard in a workshop yesterday was, when you're responding to someone, are you reacting from your relative self or your pain body, or are you reacting from your soul? And this is such a great question to ask. So whenever we are defending ourselves or reacting and responding, we can just tune in. Who's doing this? Create that witness of your parts of yourself. Who is responding to life in front of you? Is it her or is it soul? Right? So this is going to help us tremendously, this question. And what helps so much as well is that when you ask, who am I? If you say your name, you're sure to have some challenges, right, in the new earth. But if you say, who are you? I am that I am. I am one love. When we start to identify differently, something shifts. Things get way easier. Things kind of just roll off like water off a duck's tail. Things get easier. So take a moment, come into your heart. Let's work let's spend some stillness time in the heart chakra. Listen to these frequencies. We spend a lot of time in beta brainwaves, in brainwaves that support our pain body, that support the ego, that support the separated self. I call it the lowercase self. We spend a lot of time in our days in that self. And so, what I'm encouraging us in this live tonight is to spend a little time in our heart, in our soul, that eternal part of ourselves, right? Hello there. Thanks for coming in. So tonight we're going to be, I can work with a few people if someone wants to get in the hot seat to help release the density that's in front of that heart space. But then we're going to work on being in the heart, being in the authentic self of the new earth. Now, many people have been talking about this, that the new earth will be happening along with the old earth. Like it's all going to be the same. And it's just going to be, what consciousness do we want to choose? Some people are calling it timelines. Some people are calling it parallel universes. You can simplify all of it and say, are you going to live from your infinite soul, or are you going to live from the pain body ego, which is the separated self? The soul is the connected in, right? It's the eternal, it's the allness, it's the one love. And the pain body is separated and egoic and based on fear. And the soul's based on love. Like, let's just really simplify. The new earth will be simple, right? The Aquarius awakening, what is it? Age of Aquarius, all the new age stuff. The ego and the pain body has infiltrated into the new age. And so we have to sift through that as well. It's important. It's super, super simple. Simple will be what the unified self. That's how you will know. It's simple. Just go into the soul. Go into your infiniteness. See yourself there. And then from there, have gentle compassion for the pain body, for the fear. And then you take that and you put that in to the higher self, into the soul. And you ask, like, oh my gosh, let all those misperceptions that have separated me from the wholeness of all, from one love, I give it up to the higher self. I give it up to my soul. Because how many times, I would like to hear some people in the comments, how many times have we tried to figure this out from the psychological perspective that keeps you on the hamster wheel of blaming and shaming someone else, feeling like a victim to someone else's wounding, that you're lashed out? Like, it's like this finger pointing. Psychology is like, okay, well, those people, like right now, it's like narcissism and bipolar, and what's the other one? Borderline. These all are getting like a lot of highlights right now. And like, I survived the narcissist, I survived the borderline. And it's just like, well, why did you attract them in the first place? Acknowledge the dance and the stories that you're playing together. I blame only me. Beautiful. Yeah, we're the only ones to blame. Before I got on this, I saw a post that said, Chris Hemsworth's family, it's like 3 sons. All of them are self-made millionaires, supposedly. And they said the way they were raised was from an early age, they were taught not to complain. They were taught to take accountability. They were taught not to complain. They were taught to look at something and say, how can I shift this? Well, what else is possible here, right? Instead of playing the victim game and poor me and complaining, they turned it around and said, what else is possible here? What can I do different? And that mindset can change a lot of how we experience these avatars, right? I kind of see this body as an avatar of light. We're not doing WhatsApp. No. No, not at all. We're doing a live here. Okay. So, my friends, I would love to hear your comments about this. What is on your heart right now? Is it love? Or in the course of love, they talk about barnacles on the heart. Barnacles on the heart, meaning that the heart is pure. If the heart is there and it's pure, but sometimes we can't access it because there's these barnacles. And you know, in the ocean, when you see barnacle after barnacle, and it's just like you can't really get to the rock. Yeah. What barnacles can we flick off tonight? So, what is that? Okay, dude. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, dee, dee. Do, 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 do. All right. All right. Just had to deal with someone. I just had to put someone on timeout over here. Wow. Yeah. All right. Anxiety. I don't know where it's coming from lately. Okay, guys. So someone over here, YT, says stress. So one of the barnacles on the heart. Can anyone relate to stress and anxiety and they don't know where it's coming from? So that can be something that's coming from maybe not you. So I learned a long time ago that we can be radio waves for different frequencies, right? We can be radio waves for the stress of the neighbors down the street or for what's happening in the collective. And since there is no victim and there is no poor me, right? We live in an attraction-based universe. So if anxiety is coming, then we must be vibrating anxiety somewhere in our subconscious, unconscious, and not know why, right? But so here it is. One of the things that I learned to do is something called return to sender. If you really don't know why you have anxiety and you seem to be kind of pulling it in, one, just return it to sender. Return to sender what isn't mine. And then you sit there with the residue and you say, what is this? You ask the question. You keep asking questions. What is this? Who is this? How is this? How old is this? How old am I being in this? And when you ask these open-ended questions, it's amazing the awareness that your psyche and spirit is willing to share with you. So give that a try, okay? So first you want to kind of just let go of like what's not yours, right? So the stuff that you're just that's attracting on, right? And just kind of let that go. And then get into what is this? Yeah. Really powerful work. Just asking these open-ended questions. And when you get the awareness, trust it. And that's the thing. Sometimes we don't trust the awareness that comes to us. Sometimes it sounds really weird. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm stressed because maybe, an extraterrestrial's trying to get in touch with me. And if some weird story comes to your mind, trust it. Trust the story and just be like, okay, well, what's mine to do here? Right? That's the next question. What do I do with this? What's mine to do? Just acknowledging it sometimes offers relief. Sometimes acknowledging it offers the next piece. Sound it out, write down the message. A lot of us can be very sensitive to the astral world and entities. And if you have that sensitive marker, it's like a little flag that you have, there might be entities around that disembodied beings that want to talk to you. They want a message to be relayed to someone. And that can create anxiety as well. Also think about where your nervous system is. Like the condition of your nervous system can also create anxiety. And sometimes we're not aware of the condition of our nervous system. So one of the things you can do is hum. Hum for 5 minutes. Hum for 5 minutes and let the nervous system, the vagal tone take over. Let the parasympathetic start coming down, and sympathetic goes into parasympathetic. Okay? And then when you hum, the mind calms, nervous system calms, and see if that helps the anxiety and clarity. That does help. Great. So it could be that your nervous system is flared. And then we ask questions of this physical world. Is there a trauma that's coming up that's ready to be released? Have you been getting triggered? Have you not been getting enough sleep? Are you eating something that's making your systems flare, right? Are you around people? Are you not getting enough alone time? Are you on electromagnetic energy? Like, are you around screen time, blue light too much? You just like think of everything and just be like, huh, okay, interesting. Or you close your eyes, you feel the anxiety, and you say, all the misperceptions that are creating this, I take this and I give it up to my soul, my whole Holy Spirit. Work this out for me. And with that surrender of like, I know nothing right now, I don't know, but Spirit knows, my soul knows. Just give it up. So there's different ways you can play with this wherever you are. So I'm giving it kind of from different avenues. The way I work with clients and stuff is that I do a model called the 5 koshas, where we look at the physical aspects, the energetic aspects, the mental emotional aspects, the intuitive and witness aspects, and then the spiritual aspects. And you need to look at all these areas of our existence sometimes to really help the release. And when we get really good at it and we're pretty clear and we have clarity, sometimes we can just go right to spirit and get that answer. But sometimes we need little activities in each area, each level. And different things will require different areas. So that's called the 5 koshas. So what I'd like to do is get back into our heart. This bowl will also help to calm the brain waves. So if you're having anxiety, if you've been kind of stressed out, what you can do is listen to this. The oscillation of the bowl will start calming down your brain waves. Into some areas will calm down to theta and delta. And then the sound will also create vagal tone. So you may notice that you calm down, the anxiety comes down, and then you can get clarity. Then you can ask more questions. All right, so this is an F note. This is for the heart chakra. Placing your hands on your heart, going beyond the barnacles of anxiety, fear, and just be with the one love that you are, my friends. Amish, Sabrina, Regina, welcome. One love, my friends, one love. Come into that heart. Come into that heart. Hi, Sam. Hi, Lizzie. Thanks for joining us. Sunshine, for the follow. Crystal, hello. This is a quartz crystal bowl. It's an F frequency, an F note. The F note works real well for the heart chakra. You are whole, my friends. You are love. Any emotion is just an alarm or an indicator that you're focused more on a perception of separation than you are wholeness. And that's not a big deal. It's just a reminder. And then you get to be like, oh, what is this emotion attached to? Is there a belief system that's holding that I believe I'm something else besides whole and love? That's how we use emotions in a really positive way. And feelings are our awareness, our intuition. Feel your way through. If we could use our intuition and our feelings before they become emotions, we would save ourselves a lot of heartache, a lot of discomfort. Sense, feel. How is this frequency feeling? One of the best ways to receive music is to let the sound fade out. And when you let the sound fade out, then let it come to silence and pause in that silence. It's a beautiful way to receive sound and a beautiful way to let the stillness be loud with awareness. So I'm going to let you sit in that wake for a minute while I get my drum and notice what awareness is there. Let me know in the comments. Got my drums. All right, you guys are quiet today. How do we get? You guys are quiet. No, I'll just sing. So basically, there's two emotions, two feelings, basically fear and love. So all the barnacles we're talking about on the heart that keep us from one love alignment, everything boils down to fear. So does that seem true to you? So let's go into resolving fear. I just ask for that intention to resolve fear, and we just ask those frequencies to support us in that to come through. All right, we're releasing the fear. And when we release the fear, we want to fill it back up with the energy of gratitude. Let me know what you're grateful for. Let's sing out our gratitudes. Liberty, hello. Nate, hi there. Welcome. What are you grateful for? We are grateful. Shelly Lynn, hello, welcome, welcome. We are grateful. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate you. So gratitude is an energy, not really of this 3D world. It's more of that new earth energy. What can we be grateful for? It doesn't have to be big things. It can be little things, minute things. I'm grateful for this drum. I'm grateful I have a voice. I'm grateful to have a little community here to share with. So if you are wanting to be happy, if you want peace, this is where this starts. This is how you start. Now, if you wake up happy every day, good for you. But if you're someone that wakes up some days happy, some days not, what can we do about that? We can be grateful, first off. First off, we can be grateful. But sometimes we're so unhappy that gratitude is hard to do. So that's why I love sound, because sound starts to help you move the density. It bypasses the thinking mind. All you have to do is make a sound, like a groan or a tone or a hum or an om. Has anyone ever been that down and out that they couldn't even find a gratitude? It happens. It happens. So, can we wake up happy consistently? Can we wake up inspired, enlightened, happy? Can we have inner peace most days? Right? Most days, can we do that? It is possible. And I know it firsthand because when I was younger, as a teen and in my early 20s, I was like, oh, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. And I would wake up most days not happy. So, my friends, now at 54, I feel pretty happy most days. So, taking these are my light patches. So let me know. Are you one of those people that your mantra is, I just want to be happy? Hi, Zach. Are you one of those people that thinks, oh, that's just impossible to be happy all the time? It's impossible to be at peace all the time. I would say at the level of people on antidepressants and even supplements that are mood altering, like St. John's Wort or SAM-E or 5-HTP or GABA, that people are not happy consistently. A lot of times we blame it on our brain chemistry, our blood chemistry, our bio makeup. And when it gets a little balanced, we get happy. Yeah, for a little while. But really, that happiness and that peace, that sustained peace that I believe can happen most of the time, is from a different perception of who you are. And when that perception can shift into the truth of yourself, the situation out here, excuse me. Oh, I think probably threes. It comes in threes, right? Usually. Nope, I'm good. The situation out here, what if it doesn't have to change for you to be happy? Anyway, I'm just speculating. I'm just having a little monologue here because I'm not hearing from you guys. Let me know what's up. What challenges you every day? What inspires you every day? How could I be of service here to you today? So one of the things that I have found is that your voice is a great tool for moving energy. Breathing help. Yes, breathing does help for sure. Breath work is very helpful. But your voice processes energy. It moves energy, it processes energy, it builds energy, it inspires energy. Oh, breathing is my challenge, but I am grateful I can sing. Yeah, I understand that because my sister has asthma and it's harder for her to sing. And I understand it because my breathing has gotten bad after the virus. And although it's getting better, I wear these light wave patches, and my breathing is getting a lot better. But yes, you're right, because the breath is the fuel of the physical voice. And the more we sing, the more we're exercising our respiratory system. Yeah. So let's just do a little bit together because it's really important to exercise the respiratory system, exercise the voice, because if it's just like any other part of the body, if you're not using it regularly, it doesn't. Light wave patch. Yes, 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 yes. These are phototherapy. Phototherapy. I'll put my website on on over here, and I'll tell you about it. These are phototherapy, and you just put the patch on, and your body's heat reflects the nano crystal grid in here and gives your body information to activate different peptides in your body. It's fascinating. Let me just, I'll give you a little info. So your voice can shift energy. It's miraculous. So I love helping people activate their voice. Let me just see here. Where are we? Okay. Trevet, here's some information you can take a look at. Some different things you can take a look at. What I'm talking about with phototherapy. But let's activate our voice to move some energy. So just take a deep breath and let out the day. We're not performing here. We're not creating a pretty sound. We're moving energy with the voice. So you've heard of breath work. This is called voice work. Oh, good. So just let out sound. Let out your sound with no judgment. None. Can we do it? Can we actually let out sound with no judgment at all? it's interesting work because when we hit midlife, we've got a lot of programs to undo or to process. We have to make some decisions and choices about how we want to continue our lives. Do we want to continue being a victim of our beliefs and our wounds and our stuff? Or are we ready to process it and let it go and say, I'm ready to live from the authentic, infinite love nature that I am, which doesn't really include most of my past? It's up to you. You get to make that choice. And so the voice helps you let go of those programs of that past so that you can be present with what is, with the infinite, with the love. Sing it with me. Now, if you're in a space where you're just kind of frozen and you're like, I can't even remember, I can't even be grateful. I'm in a tough space. I can't even be grateful. Do this with your voice. And see if you can make sound and not judge it, not compare it, not criticize it. This sound is your sound. It's your gift. It's your superpower to move energy. So we just talked about let's elevate our energy with gratitude, and no one put a gratitude in, which made me assume that maybe we're in a space that we're not even grateful. We're just having a down day. And that's where you have to bypass that thinking mind, bypass that resistance through the voice. So the voice moves the energy and you don't have to think about it. This is the kind of work we go deep in with my Vocal Oneness membership. I love helping people through to their heart, to live from their heart, to live with the momentum and consistent joy and peace and love and happiness. It's you're able to do it. You can do it. You can wake up happy every day. You can wake up peaceful every day. You can sustain that peace from morning to night. You can do it. I know you can because I've done it. I'm just a regular human. Just move your voice with me if you dare. What's one of those barnacles sitting on your heart? What's one of the fears you have? What's one of the things that you feel disempowered by? Intend that and just let out sound. We're moving some energy. Now, does someone have a gratitude they want to share in the comments? Is there something you're grateful for, even the simplest thing? Thanks for the share. I appreciate you. What are you grateful for? That elevates our vibration to closer to that authentic self, the soul self that we are. All right, guys, gratitude. So I'm going to go on a little rampage of appreciation here, which is, up-leveling our gratitude. I am so grateful for each one of you that's tuning in. Whether you come and go on this live, I appreciate you. I love you. I appreciate and have so much gratitude for the dinner my husband made me before this live. I'm so appreciative of this view I have of Boulder, Colorado. I'm appreciative of my voice and choice, and that I have a platform to share and serve. I'm so appreciative of the different legs of my business that I get to be of service with light and with sound and with vibration. I'm so, so grateful for phototherapy. I'm so grateful my breathing is open and full. I'm so grateful that my health is pure and thriving. I'm so grateful I'm finally sleeping again. I'm so very grateful that I have a husband that I cherish and love. I'm so grateful I have two sons that are creative and independent and so interesting. They're interesting people. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the sun setting and the sun rising every day. I'm grateful that I have a pillow when I sleep and a blanket over my body. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this tea I have right now. It's throat coat that just coats my throat and makes me feel good that I can sing out and share sound with you all. I'm so very grateful. So, what would your rampage of gratitude and appreciation sound like? Come on, play. Put it in the comments. Come on, guys. What does your gratitude sound like? What words would you use? And maybe it's just a sound. Sometimes it's nice to just function without words. And that's the power of activating our voice. You can just start to process and function and feel the energy of love and gratitude. Just sound. Mine would sound so much like yours. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Aza, Aza. All right. Feliciano. Ah, Sarah Brown. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome to the live tonight. We're just building up. Why don't you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down. I need you, I need you. Okay. I don't know where that came from, but we got to go with it sometimes. I'll do another sound bath, but I want to hear from you guys. What is our intention for the next sounding? What do you want support lifting and releasing? What do you want support raising into? What's our intention? Because intention plus sound equals a potent outcome. Intention plus sound equals a potent outcome. That is a powerful sound therapy formula. So with that, thanks for the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay, we got to 1,000. Woohoo. And over here, we got to 2 or 3. All right, all right. I want to hear in the comments. Let me know in the comments what's our intention for the next sound bath. I'm going to do it with the moon drum. I'll do it with the moon drum. I'll do it with my channeled frequencies, but I have to have an intention. Who's going to be brave enough to put it in the comments? What's our intention for this next one? It's a new moon, guys. So what do we do with new moons? Good health is a good intention. Yes, it is. All right. Who would like good health? Thriving, good health. And that starts with a vibrational foundation of light. Thriving good health needs a foundation of light vibration. It needs a foundation of lightness, of thoughts, of mind, right? We cannot have good health if we are comparing and putting ourselves down and feeling like a victim. And we have to have a basis of light. You have to have gratitude. Good health comes from a foundation of lightness in our thoughts, lightness in our emotions. So this is a great, very holistic intention we have here. We intend good, thriving health that comes from our whole self. Where are you not aligning with good health? Through your thoughts, emotions, past wounds, programs, separation, us and them. Let's affirm it. Affirm it in the comments. But there's 10 of us here. Affirm it in the comments. I have thriving, illuminated health. Come on. Do you want it? Affirm it. I have illuminated, thriving health. I have illuminated, thriving health. Our bodies are neutral. We get to program them. I have thriving, illuminated health. Write it in the comments. Type it in the comments. Say it out loud. Affirm it. Do you want thriving health? Maybe not everyone wants to be happy and thriving. I don't know. I have thriving, illuminated health. I have thriving, illuminated health. Yes, I am happy to have thriving, illuminated health. Yes, thank you. Claim it. Claim it for yourself and say it. Write it on a piece of paper, put it over your bed. If that's what you want. Do you want to have thriving, illuminated health? I'm 54. I'm going to be 55 next month. I want to keep being healthy and thriving. I want my body to feel good. As I get happier, the older I get, the happier I get. I want my body to be happy too. I want to feel happy and thriving in my body. So I don't know how old everybody is here. Maybe I'm the old lady here. Maybe I'm the oldest one here. I don't know. But I want to stay thriving and healthy in my body. Do you? Do you? Affirm it. If you don't want to type it all, at least just put like a check mark or a heart in the comments that you're saying it out loud. Yes, love that. I have thriving, illuminated health. I have thriving, illuminated health. I want you to expand that energy. Feel it. I have thriving, illuminated health. Say that and then feel the energy of that. I can't stop smiling. Like that just made me smile. And now expand it. Expand it into every cell. Expand it into every space between every cell. The energy of I have illuminated, thriving health. And now one of my teachers told me that the electric blue is the energy that the cells love when they are thriving. So I'm going to teach you a breathing exercise that helps with this electric blue light frequency, okay? One, imagine electric blue. Maybe it looks a little bit like this. This is a little turquoisey, but electric blue, maybe a little bit like, maybe like that color, okay? So electric blue. And then we're going to take 5 count breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to purse our lips and exhale for 30. Depending on how fast you're counting. But that is the exercise. You're going to imagine your cells bathing in electric blue. You're going to count 5 big breaths in, and then you're going to let out with pursed lips out of your mouth 30 counts. And you're saying, I'm 65 and still sing in little restaurants and pubs and want to keep doing it. Yes, that's awesome. You keep doing that. I'm singing at a restaurant on the 24th of July. I got to get practicing. Actually, maybe I should get my guitar out. Yes, keep doing that. So let's keep doing this exercise, okay, guys? So we're putting electrical blue light into our cells and chakras. So breathe in, 5 count. Let it out. 30 is hard to get to. It really empties your lungs out, which is a good thing. Okay, guys, we are creating such wellness through our cells. It's a beautiful thing. So inhale 5 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then exhale through the mouth with 30 counts. That really gets you. How's everyone doing? Is it a little tough? Anyway, one of my teachers, Randy Masters, taught me that, and it's a really powerful breathing exercise if you want to create a lot of vitality through your cells. Now, just remember, we are not our bodies. We are infinite souls. And these bodies are this avatar, this little experience we get to walk around in, and we get to program it. Now, as Abraham Hicks says, we can program our lives and our bodies by default, or we can really take the reins and program it how we'd like. Now, I love like just taking a Nestle plunge into divine order, right? But where I do want some manifesting power is with this body. I want to experience this body thriving and in good health until the day I take my last breath, which will be my choice. And maybe I'll just fall asleep and raise up out of my body. But I want to stay thriving and healthy until I take my last breath. And we can. Hey there, Reiki Rebel. Wait, Reiki room. Hello there. So, guys, practice that breath. Practice that breath. 5 in, 30 counts out, pursed lips, and imagining electric blue light. And the other thing is, you can, a D frequency helps put that electrical blue frequency into the cells. Supposedly, right? How are we doing? I can't believe, I think I haven't had one comment over here on TikTok. That's crazy. Oh, wait, did I turn maybe the comments are turned off because are the comments turned off? Maybe let me see. I bet the comments are turned off because I turned them off for one of my live, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can turn the comments back on. All right. No. Let's see, settings. How do I do settings while I'm still here? Oh my gosh. I am like asking everyone to do comments, and let's see if the comments are off. Oh no, allow comments. Show the most. Could someone write a comment just so I know that the comments are working? Are the comments working, guys? Maybe they're not. It says they are. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think the comments are on. I don't know why there's no comments tonight. Oh, thank you. I just saw that. Oh, that was a paper crane. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. That was really cool. All right, guys. So let's do a little bit more bowl. So this is a crystal quartz bowl, quartz crystal bowl. And the frequency is an F note. It's a wonderful frequency for our physical and ethereal heart. So take a moment to just soften your gaze, hands on your heart. Allow yourself to be present right now with the sound and see how you receive it. Do you get chills? Do you get emotional? Do you feel relaxed? What's happening for you? you. So where did you feel that? Did you have a body experience? Did you have a spiritual experience, an energetic experience? Write it in the comments. What was your experience with that? I figured out what was happening in the comments. I only had the comments on for super fans. So the comments are open now. So my friends, where did you feel, sense that bowl, that sound, those channeled frequencies? The comments are open. Your throat. Thanks, Laura. Okay, throat. Anyone else have an experience with that last sounding? Your heart. Oh, I can see your comments now. Oh, I didn't realize I had them turned off. It's so nice to hear from you guys. You felt peace. Wonderful. I feel very peaceful too. I felt peaceful too. It's lovely. It's so lovely. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So that's what's happening, guys, is we have this new moon. It's time to let go. And next week we have the mind. Oh, yes, quieting that mind is so powerful. When the mind gets quiet, the heart comes forward. So importante. It's importante. So important. Peace, happiness, joy, love. These are the feelings of the new earth. And the astrology next week is aligning the planets in a completely harmonious way. So it's going to make it easier for us to stay in alignment. But the other thing that might happen is there's contrast. For those of us that don't practice, right, we may feel the contrast, right? So you have this harmonious energy happening with the new earth and the astrology, and we're not practicing meeting that. That contrast is going to feel big. So it's important to reach for the alignment for love and peace and joy, the higher states, to not just get high, to be high, be in your beingness, your authentic beingness of high state. That is our authentic space of being. We can be there. I don't mean bypass your emotions. I mean start to process your emotions with sound or with spirit, however you want to do it. So if you're interested in activating your voice and doing that kind of processing work and getting clear and having more momentum with and more sustained happiness and peace in your life, I have a women's group, and the women's group is called Vocal Oneness, and we meet twice a month. It's the price of each class is a price of a yoga class. And it's a membership. It's an ongoing month-to-month thing. And would love to have you. Love to have you in it. It's called Vocal Oneness. Yeah. So check it out on my information. Yeah. And over here, I shared my light patches that I've been wearing. So check out those videos. Let me know if you're interested. I'd be happy to answer any questions about the light patches I've been wearing. I love all remedies that have to do with vibration and light, right? So the light patches that I've been wearing, they look like this. You just stick them on your body. Stick them on your body. There's actually one for the pineal gland. Yeah. So we can take tuning forks and put them on the pineal gland. We can put these on the pineal gland. But decalcifying the pineal gland is very important work. By when we decalcify, what's going to happen is you'll get more clarity, more intuition, more awareness. Yeah. All right, guys, we have about 5 more minutes. I'm just going to open it up. Do you have any questions about what we talked about today, about the sound that I do, about anything I was introducing? How about we say goodnight with a little reading? I have a reading from A Course of Love, shall we? So I am just it's our new moon reading. New moon, would you give us a message tonight? All right, I love this book. Where does it want to stop? Where does it want to stop? Right there. Okay. Let me get my glasses on. I can see the words. Oh, this is something I've read already. Let's see. Within is where the real world and all your brothers and sisters exist in the unity of one love consciousness, Christ consciousness. Change within affects change without, not the other way around. This is an important message, guys. This is an important message. I'm reading from The Course of Love here. Within is where the real world and all our brothers and sisters exist in the unity of Christ consciousness, one love consciousness. Change within affects change without, not the other way around. Within is where you look to your own heart rather than to any other authority for advice or guidance. Within is where you find the knowing of one love consciousness, the consciousness of unity. Within is where you find the power of creation, the power to create the patterns of the new. Looking within is not an attempt to find the answers of the personal self of old, the separated self who depended on learned wisdom for answers. We no longer have to learn, we just have to tune into our heart and know. Looking within is not an attempt to find the answers of the personal self of old, the separated self who depended on learned for answers for wisdom. Looking within is turning to the real self and the consciousness shared by all for the creation of a new answer, the answer to the only remaining question, that of how to sustain Christ consciousness in form. And that's what I am talking about. When we can live one love consciousness in these avatars, in these forms, that is when we have sustained happiness and sustained peace. I love this. I love this. I could talk about this all day long. How do you guys feel about that message? This is the agreement Source asks of you. Your source self asks of you. You're part of the shared agreement that will fulfill the promises of your inheritance. This is the covenant of the new earth, in which you honor your agreement to bring heaven to earth and to usher in the reign of one love consciousness. To usher in is to show the way, to cast your palms upon the path of your brothers and sisters. Do you not see that your acceptance of this promise is the acceptance of your own promise? Do you not see that acceptance of the new and denial of the old is necessary, forerunner of our work together in establishing the covenant of the new earth? This is powerful stuff, guys. It makes sense, doesn't it? It makes so much sense. I feel like it makes so much sense to me. Yeah, this is powerful. This is super powerful. Let me say this again. Looking within, and that's why I do these lives. Let's go within. And that the sound helps us quiet the mind, calm the nervous system so that we can go within. Looking within is not an attempt to find the answers of the personal self of old, the separated self who depended on learned wisdom for answers. Looking within is turning to the real self, the infinite soul, and the consciousness shared by all for the creation of a new answer. The answer to the only remaining question, that of how to sustain one love consciousness in form. That's what we're doing here. That's all that really matters. How do we do that? How do we do that? By pausing, by coming into our heart space, allowing the stillness, catching when our minds take over, right? Catching when we're in comparisons, criticisms, complaining, judgments, more in fear, catching that, offering it back up into our higher self, or give it to our source to process. By all means, acknowledge it. Yeah. All right, guys. That was a good one. So I hope you'll come back if you're free tomorrow morning. I'm here for One Love Alignment. That's when the community comes together and we just focus on unconditional love. So that's 8:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So come back for 3 minutes of love. And I'm back on track for Mondays, so I'll be here on Mondays. And if you want to join our Vocal Oneness group, if you're a woman and want to have a woman's group to activate your voice for spiritual awareness, for clarity, for inner peace, for spiritual leadership, join us for Vocal Oneness. Yeah, that happens usually the first and third Thursdays. This month it was the first, and now it's going to be the fourth Thursday because I'm in a training this week. But it's 2 sessions. It's 2 1-hour, about 75-minute sessions where we do vocal technique, vocal awareness, vocal empowerment, spiritual direction. So, all right, beautiful beings, I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well. Remember, I have thriving, illuminated health. Okay, bye.